I have been asked to find the x and y intercepts, so we're starting out with this problem 0 equals 5x minus 4y minus 12. To find the y-intercept, we want to solve for y. That puts it in slope-intercept form. So you can see the first thing I did was I added a 4y to both sides, and that gave me 4y equals 5x minus 12. So the next thing I had to do to get y by itself is, since I'm multiplying by 4, I want to divide everything by 4. After I divide everything by 4, that leaves me with y equals 5/4 x minus 3. The 5/4 is the slope and the minus 3 is the y-intercept. So I've solved for the y-intercept now, and on the next slide I'll show you my next set of work. Okay, so starting out again, here I have y equals 5/4 x minus 3, which I got from solving for y on the previous slide. Notice to the right of it I've drawn just my little coordinate plane. The vertical line is the y-axis, so that's where that -3 is going to lie. The values of x on the vertical axis are always 0, so you can see that what I've written for my y-intercept is the y-intercept equals 0, comma, -3. -3 is the point from my equation where the line is crossing the y-intercept, and the 0 comes from all the values of x on that line are 0. Alright, so here we go finding the x-intercept. Again, we have our equation y equals 5/4 x minus 3, which was in slope-intercept form. To find the x-intercept, I set y to 0, so you can see I have 0 equals 5/4 x minus 3. Now I'm going to go about solving for x. So the first thing I need to do with that minus 3 is add 3 to that to make it go away. So I have to add 3 on the other side. That leaves me with 5/4 x equals 3. 5/4 x is multiplication. The opposite of multiplication is division, except we never divide by fractions. So I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. So I have 4/5 times my 5/4 x, and I have to do that on the other side. 3 times 4/5 x. So now when I solve, I have x equals 12/5, and I'm just going to leave it like that. Notice my coordinate plane to the right. I have a vertical axis and a horizontal axis. The x-axis is the horizontal, and all the values of y anywhere on that axis, the horizontal axis, are 0. My line is crossing at 12/5, so the first value, the x value, is 12/5, and the y's everywhere on the horizontal line are 0, so my x-intercept is 12/5, 0. Watch this video again as many times as it takes to understand how to find the x and y intercepts.